This week on Channel 12's Community Journal, Pet Care Pet Hospital, located here in the city of New Hope, will take you inside and tell you all about the great history and the services provided by Plymouth Heights Pet Hospital. Let's head inside. Plymouth Heights Pet Hospital, 9200 49th Avenue in New Hope, just off of Highway 169. In the next few minutes, an overview of the business and also some trends happening in the pet care industry. Dr. Pierce Fleming joining us. Welcome to the program, Doctor.
Thank you very much.
Let's talk a little bit about the mission, the philosophy of the business first. Give us an overview of the type of care you give here.
Well, we feel that service is the #1 priority, and teaching our clients to take care of them pets themselves. We feel the more that we can help them to help their animals, the better health care their dogs or cats are going to have. We're also members of the American Animal Hospital Association, and they set the standards for the industry, and so it really sets a high mark for what we have to attain to become certified there.
And that service and that care certainly shows in the customers. You have a large base locally here, but customers that travel a few miles to see you.
We do, and we have a diverse doctors. We have 6 doctors, and kind of everybody has little different niches that they like, and our alternative care attracts a lot of customers as well.
We'll talk more about that in just a second. Take us back on a little history lesson. You've been in the Northwest area for a number of years.
Right. We bought the first building, Plymouth Heights Pet Hospital, over on 36 and 169 in 1980, and started out as a one and a half doctor practice over there a long time ago. Bought from Elmer Hokanen, and we only moved in here. We outgrew the other building, and expansion wasn't a possibility over there, so built this 4 years ago, and I've been very happy. Much more space to work with, and much more of a, we can just provide better treatment the way this building's set up.
You mentioned a little bit of the services earlier. Let's talk a little more about the services. What is the umbrella of care that the dogs and cats can get here?
Well, pretty much anything now. We've gone, we bought an ultrasound machine in the last year, so now we have the ability to do ultrasounds as well as x-rays and the full gamut of laboratory diagnostic equipment. We do surgery, and then another thing, we've expanded our integrative medicine, which means integrating alternative care into our Western care. So that Dr. Stevenson and I are both certified in acupuncture and chiropractic, and so we bring a lot of that into even our regular appointments as well. So we've had a lot of people that come, and so we're doing, besides drugs, we're doing some herbal care and dietary recommendations and the whole work. So I think it's pretty
keeps expanding, doesn't it?
It certainly does.
And certainly the back part is another area to highlight, is where if the pets need a little place to stay for a while, you have some suites in the back.
Oh yes, we have our pet suites. When we boarded at the other clinic, it was pretty much the typical boarding kennel. Everyone just kind of locked up in cages, and that was it. But when we came here, New Hope was good enough to allow us outdoor runs. So we have indoor play area and outdoor play area. We do daycare for dogs that get dropped off for the day, and our goal is to send them home tired at night, and we do that. So they get nap time, but otherwise they're playing about 3/4 of the time they're here. So
as you can see from the footage, they were very happy to be outside on this nice sunny day. Let's talk a little bit about the basics of business. This is a busy time of year for you folks.
Spring is our busiest time of year, probably starting March, not this year because it was so cold, because it does come along with the warm weather, but April, May, June is our busiest time, because as it gets warm, dogs dogs specifically, but they start getting out more, getting around, getting into trouble, being exposed to ticks and mosquitoes and different things. So this is the time of year where everybody starts thinking about all the stuff they have to do annually, and want to get them in for heartworm checks and get their products to kind of watch for, try to take care of the tick.
Exactly.
Prevent the ticks before it even gets started.
Let's talk about vaccinations.
Yes.
You've done some research, have some theories on vaccinations.
Well,
what should people be aware of?
We're it's not really even controversial anymore that conservative vaccination protocols have become the norm versus it used to be in the old days. the more we do, the better you're protected. Get it every year, get it whatever. And now we've gotten more conservative to where most of the vaccines are 3-year vaccines, rabies and the distemper combination vaccine, and that's what American Animal Hospital Association again has led the way with that, with research and studies proving that most vaccines last 3 years or potentially even longer. So our goal here is to evaluate each animal for what is their risk, what's their health, and what do they need, and then make it so it's not just time of year you get your vaccines. It's like, do we need a vaccine for this animal this year? So that's been definitely a big change in the last probably 10 years that it's really now has a firm foot.
One of the other trends that you're seeing is the pets are getting a little bit older, and we're now talking about senior care for pets, correct?
Right. As the health care gets better, animals are living longer, just as with people, and so providing senior care is much more. So that involves, again, education, helping people at home with different diets and different things that are needed to extend the life of those animals.
As you can tell, the staff really does care here, and they take care of those pets. Dr. Fleming, thank you very much for your time. Continued success with the business.
Appreciate it.
Leave you with information if you want to stop by and see Dr. Fleming and the rest of the staff. You can find them 9200 49th Avenue in New Hope, just off 169. 763-544-4141, the phone number, and on the web, phph.net.